James Gunn just released the DC Slate, and we're about to get to it. This is what we thought we were gonna get in 2015. R.I.P. Marvel, it's been a good run. Viva la DC. Never! Never! We getting live action, bro. I'm spilling it.
No.
This is Elseworlds. What don't you want to understand?
No, it's not what I don't want to understand. It's what you don't want to understand. The man literally said it with his own words.
James Gunn just released the DC Slate, and we're about to get to it. I'm very excited. I didn't see anything just yet.
I saw a couple things.
Bro, I'm excited, bro. I don't care about his energy.
Hey everybody, I'm James Gunn. I'm the co-CEO of DC Studios. So as many of you know, DC has been disconnected in film and television for a long time. And it's one of, our job, Mine Peters, is to come in and make sure the DCU is connected in film, television, gaming, and animation. That the characters are consistent, played by the same actors, and it works within one story. And if something is outside of that, like Matt Reeves' Batman or Todd Phillips' Joker or Teen Titans Go, that it is clearly labeled as DC Elseworlds, outside of the mainstream DCU continuity. Now, Peter and I have gotten pretty lucky in terms of the 4 projects that are coming out over the next year. First, we have Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Shazam has always been off kind of in his own part of the DCU, so he connects very well. That moves directly into The Flash, a fantastic movie that I really love, that resets the entire DC universe. And then to move into Blue Beetle, a fantastic film about a kid who's
Blue Beetle is
part of the DCU, and then into Aquaman 2, DCU. Which leads directly into our next few projects, which I'm going to tell you about now. So, Peter and I, along with a group of very talented writers, have started to map out an 8 to 10 year plan of what DC Studios will be in film, television, and gaming. This first chapter is called Gods and Monsters.
I had something I wanted to say.
What I'm about to tell you is a part of the first chapter. It's not the entire first chapter. The first project is Creature Commandos. Creature Commandos is an animated series.
Animated.
I've written all the episodes. Something we're going to do that's a little bit different at DC is we're going to have characters move into anime.
The way he said it, and I don't think that was a mistake. Listen to the way he presented things. We got The Flash. Said it's a great film, I'm excited for it. Then he said we got Blue Beetle. Then he said we have Aquaman 2. And then he said that's gonna lead us into what we have planned next.
So it's basically, we thought The Flash was gonna be the reset. I guess what I thought, my first impressions when I heard that, Aquaman is going to lead into
the new,
whatever's gonna happen next.
That's what I heard. That's why I was like, feel me, I was confused for a second.
It'll probably be like a parallel universe or some shit goes down. And I don't know.
Like, what could go down in Aquaman?
I don't know. I feel like it would have made more sense for The Flash.
Out of animation, usually having the same actor play their voice as who plays them in live action. The next project up is Waller. This is a story of Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis. Viola Davis is going to team up with members of Team Peacemaker, and this is a story that's been created by Crystal Henry, who did Watchmen, and Jeremy Carver, who created the Doom Patrol. It is a fantastic story that's out of this world, and I can't wait for people to see it. Okay, next up is the big one, the true beginning of the DCU. This is called Superman Legacy. This is being written by me. I'm in the middle of it. I'm having a great time doing it, and Superman will be released into theaters July 11th, 2025.
Damn, that's like tomorrow.
The next thing is a big premiere HBO television series called Lanterns. This is a story of a couple of Green Lanterns, John Stewart, and Hal Jordan, and we have a few other Lanterns peppered in there, but this is really a terrestrial-based TV show, which is almost like True Detective, with a couple of Green Lanterns who are space cops watching over Precinct Earth. In it, they discover a terrifying mystery that ties into our larger story of the DCU. Next is a big movie called The Authority. The Authority is a passion project of mine. It's based on the marvelous Wildstorm characters. We are now bringing in the DCU and will interact with all of our primary DCU characters. The Authority are a group of superheroes who think the world is broken and they want to fix it by any means necessary. I think it's a very different look at
Directed by Zack Snyder.
We're doing a television series called Paradise Lost. Paradise Lost is the story of Paradise Island, usually known as Themyscira, which is the birthplace of Wonder Woman.
Nice.
It's almost like Game of Thrones with Westeros, but with all of the inhabitants of Paradise
I rock
Island.
with this so
The
far.
introduction of the DCU's Batman is The Brave and the Bold. The Brave and the Bold is the story
Duh.
of Batman and his actual son.
Never!
Damien Wayne. This is based on Grant Morrison's great comic book run. Damien Wayne is my
We
favorite
getting live
Robin.
action, Rob. I'm
He's a
spilling
little
it.
assassin who Batman tries to get in line, and so this
We
is the
getting
story
Talia.
of the two of them and the beginning of sort of the Bat family in the DCU. Next up is a TV series called Booster Gold. Booster
Chris
Gold
Pratt.
is one of comics' really
Chris
popular
Pratt.
cult heroes. He's a fascinating guy. He's a loser from the future who uses future technology to come back to
Chris
present
Pratt.
day and become a superhero so that people will love him. It is basically the superhero story of imposter syndrome on an HBO Max series. One of my favorite comic book series from last year was Tom King's run on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And so we're going to turn that into a big science fiction epic film.
Oh, I thought he
Now,
was talking about the show.
Superman is a guy who was sent to Earth and raised by loving parents, whereas Supergirl in this story,
I'm
she
rocking
is
with
a
this.
character who was raised on a chunk of Krypton. She watched everybody around her perish in some terrible way. So she's a much more jaded character. And that brings me to Swamp Thing, the last thing we're gonna talk
Hold on,
about,
I gotta
a
pause
very
that. I
dark
see
horror
what he
story
did
in the
there. I see what he did there. Superman was the jaded one in the DCEU. So he's gonna have Supergirl be the jaded one and Superman be the hopeful one. Just so that there's that contrast there so people can still get that hopeful Superman, but still have that Kryptonian that's like, bro, I'm over it. I rock with that. Swamp Thing has been long overdue.
Origins of the monster who is Swamp Thing. And although it's totally outside of
There was
the
a
rest
show
of the
that got canceled for no
DCU,
apparent
it will
reason. Yeah.
still feed into the rest of the story.
I remember.
Anyway, those are the stories that I can tell you about right now. I've loved the DC characters since I was a child. They're incredibly important to me. I knew that this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do something very different. One of the things that's very important for me in all of these movies and TV series is that the director's vision and the vision of the writers and all of the creators is unique and something special. Storytelling is always king. That's all that matters to us. And I
Yes.
want to be true to those stories. I want to be
Yes.
true to you guys and really give you something different than you've ever seen
Yes.
before. Anyway, thank you,
Thank you.
everybody. I appreciate you
Thank
watching.
you.
I hope this was exciting for you
It
because it's
is.
really exciting for me. And I can't wait to start to dive into these stories
Thank you.
with you guys on this grand adventure. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Woo! Yeah! No, I'm excited. I'm excited. I don't even know what to say. I love the idea of the Batman. Batman Brave and the Bold. I'm loving it.
Oh, I'm not.
Bro, we got different Batmen. This means we got different Batman. It's okay. We got the Pattinson.
Listen. I'm not a fan. So then we're going off the fact that we know it's going to be an established Batman.
Yeah, he got a son. That means Nightwing, all of that.
Yes, that's exactly what people hated about Affleck.
What, that he was already established?
Batman.
People didn't hate that.
Yes.
I love that flick. We love that.
Yeah, don't say we. I loved it. Yes, I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about the
The
world.
world.
Like,
They hated Zack Snyder's stuff though already off rip. I'm excited about this, bro.
hey, listen,
We're gonna get a.
I have no problem
Fluid
with an
Batman.
established Batman. I don't like the way people came for Snyder over an established Batman.
I think Ben Affleck is the best Batman. He moves like him. He's built like him. He talks like him. He acts like him. I don't know what other Batman y'all talking about. I love Christopher Nolan. That's not Batman. They about to flame me.
Listen, I say this all the time.
They about
That's
to
not
flame
Batman.
me, bro.
Great movies.
Yeah, that's
Not
the thing.
Batman.
People tend to forget that those are great movies, but that doesn't mean that is Batman you feel me? Booster Gold, that's Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt's gonna get that role.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%. Because
I
you
feel
already
like he
said
might be too old though.
we didn't get I need James Gunn
He's
to give us
still
a plastic
old though,
man.
bro. He's still old. Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
That's what I was upset about.
We need a plastic man from James Gunn.
Bro.
Out of all people, he needs to give us plastic man.
I would want him to write it. Yeah.
The
direct it,
Superman
all
title,
that.
I'll be honest with you, this is my only complaint.
What was it? Legacy, right?
That shit's very underwhelming. That title, Superman Legacy, that's very underwhelming.
And but he said, that's another thing. I want a younger Superman, but the way he was explaining it sounds like an established Superman. Not only that, but then you're also bringing in Supergirl. You need an established Superman to bring in Supergirl. You can't just bring them in. They're both in the beginning.
Well, I mean, Superman has had his powers growing up. So it could be that by the time he's in his 20s, He kind of has it figured out. He's not 100% there.
Bro doesn't have it figured out.
He's not 100% there. Like, it's different from, like, Static Shock, for example, which I don't see us getting the Static Shock from this universe.
Bro, James Gunn hates
now that I
black
think
people.
about it. We not about to do all that. We not about to do all that.
James Gunn hates black people.
Okay, Kanye. Now I'm excited about that Lantern. I think that's the proper way to do it.
Bro had to squeeze in Jon Stewart.
No, I think that's the proper way to do it. You got both. So you got the Jon Stewart's happy, you got the Hal Jordan's happy. And then on top of that, it's an expanded, like, that's a whole division. A TV show only makes sense. And then you could branch off into...
Oh, that's something I was, I don't know. I think a movie works better than a TV show. You gotta think, we're talking about Green Lantern, you feel me? I feel like a Wonder Woman TV show works better than a Green
That's
Lantern
what he's doing.
TV show.
He's focusing on Themyscira. I rock with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like Wonder Woman works better than a Green Lantern. You gotta
They
think,
got it. My bad. Go ahead. Yeah.
Space.
But think about HBO
We're talking
Max.
about space cops, bro.
Bro, the only thing I think could fumble all of this is if HBO Max does what they said they were going to do and dissolve. Because they said they were going to dissolve. Like, they were going to try to do something else with HBO Max, which I think is stupid because for me, that's my favorite streaming platform out of every single platform. I don't think I use anything else besides HBO Max. I think that's the only way this whole plan could crumble. This is very dependent on HBO Max surviving.
I feel you.
And it works too because it's almost like the Disney Plus plan, except he's saying story. Exactly. Story is the main goal. So it's cool because they get to utilize HBO Max the way that Marvel's trying to use Disney Plus. So we good, bro. I think we eating good, bro. Blue Beetle, I'm excited about.
I'm sorry, I'm still on Lantern, bro. I'm just scared about the way it's gonna look.
Bro, no, we're gonna be good, bro. They're gonna give it a budget. They're gonna give it a budget, bro. They're gonna give it a budget. It's not gonna look. I need practical suits though. They're not gonna do it the way they did the original Green Lantern movie.
With Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah. I just want to know overarching who's the big bad guy. I want to know who's the villain for. If it's gonna be Superman Legacy, Supergirl's in the world. Like we said in one of the previous episodes, exactly.
Brainiac.
It got to be Brainiac, and we said this in one of the previous episodes. So.
Oh, Swamp Thing.
Okay, how you feel about that?
I'm excited for Swamp Thing because TV show got done dirty. I still don't know why it got canceled. I enjoyed the first episode, you feel me? Comic book needs some horror.
Again, I think that the beauty about DC is that DC gets to tell grittier stories.
They can tell the story they want to.
Yeah, and then they can. And then what's also dope about DC is that he clearly established Elseworlds. So this is not even the whole thing just yet. The Elseworld stuff is just for all the stuff that wasn't cleaned up properly. I'm not gonna say we still can get a Snyder cut and all that stuff. I mean, Snyderverse. I'm not gonna say we can, but again, Crime Syndicate stuff is still in the cards. All that type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm excited about this one. I think this is dope. I think this is a beautiful step forward. And so to finally see this is what we thought we were gonna get in 2015.
Facts.
This is what we thought we were gonna get.
Remember the first DC slate?
Bro. We were supposed to get Cyborg by now. If you guys want to know who we think is going to be casted as Superman, check out our Superman video right over here.
Nah. That's something we gotta talk about, bro.
Amanda Waller.
The beginning, he never explained what. Because obviously he's going with a hard reboot, but it's also a soft reboot at the same time. I'm not.
We're getting an Amanda Waller show. We're going to continue with the Peacemaker stuff. All of that stuff's going to be Elseworld. So that baggy, that Snyderverse stuff, that's still there.
He never included that in Elseworld.
Yeah, he did.
No, he never included that in Elseworld.
Bro, all the old DC stuff is a part of Elseworld.
That was included in the DCU. No, bro, I'm telling you. Listen to the way he presented things in the order.
So Aquaman 2 is probably before The Flash.
No, he said that because it's the
resets
Flash.
it.
It's the Flash, Blue Beetle, then Aquaman.
Yeah, but I'm saying just because the order's that way doesn't mean that timeline-wise it's that way. Because Aquaman 2 takes place before Justice League. I mean, Aquaman 1 takes place before Justice League.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, because it takes place after Justice League.
I'm telling you, he wouldn't have presented it in that order. And if that's the case, they would have switched Aquaman 2's and The Flash's release dates. Bro, he literally said
Elseworld.
Aquaman 2 will lead us into our next project. He's been off Elseworlds. He stopped talking about Elseworlds.
So check me out. No. Check me out. Watch this. It makes sense now. So
I hear what you're saying, but what you're saying is not in congruency with what he just said.
Yes, it is. Now watch this. This is what's going to happen. I understand it. The Flash is going to reset the universe. There's two separate timelines now. So that's the Elseworld. Hold on. So all of the Aquaman stuff, all of the Peacemaker stuff, all of that stuff is going on in the Elseworld. But now that he's in this new timeline, he set up the gods and monsters with Superman, Supergirl, all of them, Batman and his son, all of that stuff is there now. So it's literally just,
No.
this is Elseworlds, what don't you want to understand?
No, it's not what I don't want to understand. It's what you don't want to understand. The man literally said it with his own words. You're trying to twist what he said to different timelines.
No.
He never said anything about the Flash is going to reset the universe.
Uh-huh.
And certain characters are making their way into that new universe.
No, they're not.
Bro,
no,
if that's
they're
the
not.
case, he would have said it like how you're saying it.
No, they're not, bro. What do you guys think about the new James Gunn slate? Do you guys think he's going to split them off into separate timelines, or is everything just going to be one mumbo jumbo and only the Elseworld stuff is going to be stuff like Matt Reeves and all that good stuff? Let us know down in the comment section below. Are you as excited as us? We're very excited. Well, I'm very excited.
I'm excited.
This is what we thought we were going to get in 2015. R.I.P. Marvel. It's been a good run. Viva la DC. And we'll see you in the next encounter.
Peace.